The next gentleman coming up is not new to Vivian Rivera. Vivian has pestered his office for many a times. Last year when we had the memorial here for Erica, Vivian only had a week and she was pounding away at Ruben's office to award Erica with the certificate. And I don't know how she pulled it off, but she got Ruben to bring a certificate here, and we awarded Erica last year. He's an amazing man. He also showed up at our first annual softball game. And Vivian, again, pounded on his door and got me an award, too. She was an amazing person. When she wanted to get something done, she did. And this next gentleman, I've been in the Bronx my whole life. I was born here, and I've been awarded many awards from other Bronx Borough presidents, but never has been it so thrilling for me to receive it from Ruben, because Ruben is one of us. He's a people's person. He's there. He shows up. He has heart. And, you know, a lot of people were asking me that I should run for office, but I said, nah, you know what, let Ruben do it, you know. He's better at this than me. You know, I got to go drinking, the mimosa, Latin kitchen. I said, scandal, I'll never get elected. But I know a lot of Puerto Ricans, Ruben. I just want you to know that. But so what I'm saying is, I might run, but that'll only be until Mr. Ruben Diaz runs for mayor, and I will definitely endorse him for running for mayor if he ever chose to. But please put your hands together for one of the best Bronx Borough presidents we ever had, and a true person, Ruben Diaz, Jr.
I guess I still have a job. Good evening, everyone. Buenas noches. I thank you, Sal, for saying you're not going to run. I guess I still have a job. Ladies and gentlemen, and I just thought, let's give Karina another strong round of applause. I thought that was so powerful and so fitting. It's good to be back to the high school that I attended. I wish it was for a happier occasion, but nonetheless, I think that it's worth celebrating, and I'm so happy that so many of you are here tonight. And I'm also happy that Rob has invited me. And let me tell you, when the softball game and the other events that the Erica Foundation, the Erica Memorial Foundation had, and Vivian invited me to, she was persistent. And that's the one thing that you could say about Vivian. You could say that she was dedicated. You could say all the wonderful things about how melodious her voice was, and all of the song and art. But more importantly, and unfortunately you can't say this about too many people, when you say actions speak louder than words, the one thing you could say about Vivian is that her deeds were extremely powerful and obviously touched so many lives, many of who are here today and many of who are not here, could not make it tonight. For me, as the borough president, as a Bronx boy who was born, raised, and educated in the Bronx, who has been able to be afforded the opportunity to represent 1.4 million people, I'm always trying to go out there and make sure that it's not just the elected officials, the leadership, but that everyday Bronxites step up to the plate, that everyday Bronxites, that we do what is asked of us in the Bible, and that's to be our brothers and our sisters' keeper. And Erica and Vivian did that. And Sal mentioned earlier that they were two angels. The question becomes, who's the next angel among us? Who's the next person in this room who's going to carry the torch that these two ladies had in terms of helping our youth, in terms of taking up a cause and doing so gracefully? We don't see that in too many people. And as a smart individual once said, when you provide that service, service is the debt for the time that we are allowed on this earth. Let me say that again. Service to others is the debt that we have to pay for the time that we are allowed on this earth. And so here tonight, we don't want to make it too much of a somber mood. We want to celebrate her life. That's why you see the butterflies, which signify life. And what better way to do that, I believe, you know, when folks say, how are you today? How's life? And they say, well, I woke up this morning. I got another day. And so if another day signifies a new life, then as the borough president, one of the things that I get to do is to proclaim days in God's country, the country of the borough of the Bronx. And so as borough president, I want to invite her family, her mom, Señora Rivera, por favor. Let's give them a strong round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me for a minute here. I don't get to do this all the time. You know, I don't proclaim too many days in the Bronx, but I think that it's worthy of reading. I'll try to do it as quickly as possible, but it says, Ruben Diaz, Jr., President of the Borough of the Bronx, presents this proclamation, whereas today we pay homage to Ms. Vivian Rivera in recognition of her outstanding contributions and community work. And whereas she was a true New Yorker and a Bronxite, serving as Vice President of the Erica Roman Memorial Foundation, which helped to bring the first annual celebrity softball game to the Bronx. After she was diagnosed with breast cancer, she took a positive approach and strived to raise awareness and to be a voice of many that were affected by the disease, getting involved with organizations like the Gilders Club, DKMS, and American Cancer Society. And whereas she sponsored her own team during the cancer walk and aligned herself with an urban clothing company to create a cancer logo, where she was one of the 25 women chosen to take part in the White House Black Market's 25th anniversary celebration and Breast Cancer Awareness Month catalog. As a songwriter and recording artist, Ms. Rivera wrote an inspirational song titled Chosen, in honor of those affected by cancer. By the way, my mom is a survivor. Her dedication and tireless effort as a volunteer for numerous organizations earned her the respect and admiration of many. Now, therefore, be it that on behalf of the 1.4 million residents of the Bronx, I, Ruben Diaz, Jr., President of the Borough of the Bronx, salute Ms. Vivian Rivera and do by here proclaim March 1st, 2011 as Vivian Rivera Day in the Borough of the Bronx.